How to start making content for YouTube. Now, for those of you that don't know, my name is Roche Kilian, and I have my own channel. I'm an actor, I'm a model, and I have my own fitness business. Now, all of this kind of then gels together with my YouTube channel, and that is why I can give you the advice, because I have obviously started my YouTube channel years ago also. So about 3 years ago, I started my YouTube channel, and so far it's doing well. I think I'm on very close to 2,000 subscribers. Very grateful for that, of course, and for everyone viewing. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that button. Now, first, I'm going to start off with what my channel is about. Just briefly, what I talk about mainly is obviously helping, especially men, but the whole of humanity, females included. I just want to help people understand certain things, and those certain things would mostly, how can I say, hover over fitness, nutrition, and mental health. Now, those are the three things that I would say I specialize in physically, because I'm a personal trainer. I also eat pretty well myself, and I've fluctuated my weight from very skinny to quite large as well. And the mental health part was basically just me going through life struggles and getting out on the other side. And I'm using that experience, you could say, to motivate others. So that's what my channel is about. That is what I want to do, and I quite love that. Of course, now and then I do share my life and my wife and my cats and things like that as well. So I'm going to get into your channel soon, but first I want to talk about the physical things that you need, like this mic, for instance, right? So I know it's daunting, and you're thinking, I have to get all these things. I have to get this equipment and stuff like that. Now, I can tell you that I started YouTube 3 years ago I can lie and say, listen, I started with the phone, and I was just vlogging. I did that actually, but I deleted all of those videos because I was honestly not happy with it. But I wouldn't say just the quality of it, but just me personally, I was really not good. So I deleted those, which I actually wish I didn't, because then I could really give you an accurate reading on how I really started. But about 3 years ago, I decided I'm going to give this a go. And I was modeling in India at that point, and I had a little bit of money that I saved up, and I decided I'm going to buy a camera. So I was watching Casey Neistat, and he had a Canon 80D. And the reason why I bought that, because I thought I was going to be vlogging. So I didn't have a clue what I was going to do, but I thought I'd just vlog. And he was talking about how this autofocus was so great. So I got the camera for autofocus purposes, spent my last pennies on it, and there I was. I had a camera. Now, the camera is obviously really great. It's not 4K. I will be upgrading to a 4K very soon, but I have this camera. Now, later on, I obviously got a tripod, and I saved up. It wasn't that much, but I saved up for a mic as well. So I have this little Rode mic, which is absolutely amazing, and the sound that you get from it is pretty cool. But obviously in this video, I'm not getting sound from that. This was the largest investment that I actually made since buying the camera 3 years ago. And this was quite recent, about 6 or 7 months ago. I bought the Rode mic, USB podcast mic, as well as this little, arm bend thing, whatever it's called. And that kind of then is the setup for this. Of course, I was also editing or using a Dell laptop, which I feel was too slow, and I used an editing application or an editing software called DaVinci Resolve, which is free, which is great. And apparently so far I've been using it. It's really good with color grading and making moody type of videos if you are going that route. But I couldn't use that properly. Well, I did, but it was so horrible. So I actually exported my videos. I got a friend to edit them for me. So you'll see the first, I would say, 20 to 30 videos on my channel. You could see, it wasn't my editing. Someone else edited for me. They helped me out a lot. And then I got lucky with a modeling job, and I got some money, and I decided to buy a Apple MacBook, because the M1 chip said that they would be able to, edit all these things. So then you had the editing software, and I kind of like used YouTube as well to teach me how to edit, how to color grade, how to put sound in, and all those type of things, how to cut and paste, and just watching YouTube videos. So that is it for the equipment. Now, I told you all of this to say that is, I would say, pretty much above average of what people have or what they would want to start with. But I can seriously tell you, working with this and with the new phones that are out now and things like that, and everything that's out now on the market, you get these little mics that you can put on your phone. Your phone's basically filming in 4K. You've got these little weird handheld tripods and cell phone tripods that everyone buys for so cheap. It's easier nowadays to become a YouTuber, all right, or to film yourself. So, I just mentioned that this is the setup that I'm using, but you can use your phone, and you can use a little cell phone tripod, and you can get a little mic. The most important thing to start equipment-wise is to make sure that your sound is good. If your sound is not good, you'll have this distortion in the back, and you'll hear all the birds and the sound and the waves, and it's gonna take away, and people are gonna swipe left. They're gonna just end the video because they can't hear what you're saying, and it's kind of irritating just to in your ears. So you're no matter if you have a 4K quality, it's not going to be good. All right, so focus on your voice. Now, the second thing to start creating content is obviously finding a niche. And I know it's a simple thing, like, oh, Roche, but everyone says you should find a niche, but what do I do? But the point is not, in the beginning, yes, of course you want subscribers and things. So you're thinking to yourself, oh, people love watching eating challenges, so I'm just going to start doing eating challenges because that's going to get a lot of views. But if that's not something that you enjoy filming, and you don't want to gain weight, and you're on a fitness journey or whatever, then surely that's not going to make you happy, and you're probably going to stop after 3 or 4 videos. So the point of everything, like I told you, my life, I've been modeling, acting, I've been in front of the camera quite a lot. I enjoy being outdoors, fitness, helping people reach their fitness goals, and obviously helping you even just start up this YouTube. I really want to do that. So I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep filming regardless if I have a bad day or not. So it kind of keeps me going. So if you find something that you love, right? Whether it's vlogging about your day, maybe you feel like you've got an interesting day, or maybe you jump off high cliffs, or maybe you read a lot and you talk about all the books that you've read, or maybe your profession, maybe you're a sales rep, so you kind of show your day as a sales rep, but how things go. You could potentially be a skateboarder, and you can just do tricks and film them and put them online. There's so many things that you could do, but you have to enjoy what you do first, then kind of create a niche on that. And I promise you, like anything else, people will start following you like a moth to a flame. People will follow you for what you do, and then you never have to change. You never have to change according to what people and what's trending and stuff like that. You just do you, and it can take some time, but I really think it's needed that you stick to your niche rather than looking for something that's trending right now. That's just my opinion. Of course, you can take it with a pinch of salt. I'm just saying, I'm doing me now for the last 3 years. I've got over 500 videos on this channel, and all of them I've enjoyed making, and I'm still making them. So it's fun. All right. Then the last one is obviously the main one, unless you're going to do animation videos, or like I said, skateboarding videos where you don't even talk. But if you are going to talk and you're going to speak and you're going to be in front of the camera, then it is really important that you just bump up your common knowledge, and for that I would recommend reading all sorts of I wouldn't say self-help, but non-fictional books about life. Obviously watching other YouTubers as well, what they talk about, and kind of broaden up your knowledge, because you'd have to eventually gain confidence to speak in public. And one of the things that I read, this is a book by Dale Carnegie. It's called public speaking, basically, and the art of public speaking. And this book was so great because it actually teaches you, how to grab people's attention and when to pause and when to shout and when to be soft and, make sure that people listen. All those type of things. But regardless of that, it just gives you confidence. And the main thing that they said is when you get a subject, if someone asks me to speak about cell phone technology, and I need to study a certain part of it and then talk about it, I'm probably not going to be that good. I'm going to stop and pause and stutter a few times, and I'll probably not be able to do a great job. But if it's something that you're passionate about, if the topic, and that's why a niche is so important, if it's something that you love. I don't have a script. I didn't even write a script for this video. I have like bullet points right here on my laptop. I think there's 4 of what I want to tackle, but most of it just comes from here somewhere, because it's more fluent and it is something that I believe in and that I want to help you with. So, reading from a script, yes, it's beautiful, and I've seen a lot of big YouTubers do it, but I just talk from the heart. And what I'm saying is, if you have a certain topic that you enjoy, then you're going to have no problem speaking about it because you know everything about it. Once you know everything about what you're talking about, there's nothing to be afraid of, because nothing you will say will be stupid or like no one would laugh, because you actually know what you're talking about. If you just start sucking thumb and trying to get facts out of the air, you're going to stutter. People are going to think you're fake and they're going to leave. So knowing your product, knowing yourself, knowing the topic is really good. I'm not talking about studying the topic and then talking about it. I'm talking about really being and knowing what it is that you talk about. Like I said, if it's about books that you read, you've obviously read the books and you love reading books. There's a guy on TikTok that loves trains. I'm not sure if you've seen that. He's in love with train. He has this weird camera on his front of his thing, and he's like, a train goes by and he's like, oh, a train goes by. It's the funniest thing. But you know what? That guy's got millions of views and people love his reaction to the stuff. And he also knows the trains off, like on the top of his head. He can tell you exactly what train it is, what the hooter sound is, the oil that it uses, the electricity, whatever. I don't even know about anything about trains. You can already see I'm stuttering because I don't know anything about trains, but he does. And there's a certain confidence in things while he speaks that comes across, and that's why he's got a good following, because it's the simplest thing, but he's real and he enjoys it, and people can see that through his videos. So that is basically how to start making content for YouTube. If you want to become a YouTuber, go for it, mate. Like, don't wait. You just need a phone. You don't even need the mic ASAP. Just start, because I promise you, after the 3rd and 4th and 5th video, you are going to enjoy it, firstly, and you'll also see stats. You'll start seeing, oh, I've got 5 subscribers, yay! And then you start building from there. It's a little challenge. It's something for yourself. It gives you a little bit of purpose as well, even if it's just a side gig at the moment. But yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you for listening. If you liked this video, if you found value in it, then please watch this video over here, because I will be making more of them. So, you could potentially get some more value from that. Have a great day. We'll speak soon. Cheers.